Millions of people suffer from back pain and don't know how to protect their lower back. I'm going to show you how to protect your lower back and prevent any future injuries, and we'll be right back after this message. Hi, welcome back to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And if you're new here, please press new or just click give a thumbs up, like button so that we know you're here. And also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so when we are live, you will see us live, right? Okay, let's go right to what we the topic here today. Today's topic is to protect your lower back from any potential injuries. A lot of people don't think about that their health of their lower back until it's too late. So pay close attention to these tips I'm going to share with you. So let's go to the slide. Number one is, what's the best way to protect your lower back? If you can put in the chat, let me know what's the best way you think it is, and also, well, let's see what's the best way. Best way is to find ways to avoid lower back pain. Okay, let's go to number one. Wear shoes that are comfortable. Okay, why do you need to wear shoes that are comfortable? Why do you need to wear shoes that are comfortable? Let me know in the chat so we can discuss about it. Okay, why do you need to wear shoes that are comfortable? The reason why you wear shoes that are comfortable was, number one is make sure your foot or leg doesn't stress out, right? Because if you wear a oh, 1 second. Okay, all right. Sound went off and came back. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Where were we? Okay. When you're wearing shoes, right? Make sure it's nice and comfortable and has a lot of padding so that it won't hurt your feet, right? And it's comfortable, and also, number one, make sure you wear it properly, because if you don't tie, if you're wearing a shoelace, make sure you tie it tight so that you can hold your feet, right? Because I always say, if you mess up your ankle, then you're going to start messing up your knees. And you mess up your knees, and then you're going to mess up your lower back. And then from there on, it's going to, from lower back, go up to your neck, and then your shoulder, your neck, and then your head. So it is very important to take care of your feet. Okay, that's why it's good. That's why you should wear shoes that are comfortable. All right. Okay, we have here next. We have check your sitting posture. Okay, sitting is always a thing that number one, it creates. If you sit too long, it doesn't help. Like I believe it's a couple weeks ago or I'm not sure. It's last week. I did one of those shows is sitting too long is bad for you. So let me put the link above here. Oops, right here. Okay, let me write it down. Sitting too long. Okay, and 1 second here. Let me just write it down. Sitting too long. Okay. All right. Let's put that in there. All right. So sitting too long is bad for you. Why? Because number one, you need to make sure your posture is good. All right. And let me just show you a picture here. This is the right way to sit. Let me just move. Oops. It's all right. No, we're not going to move it. Okay. All right. This is the right way to sit. You make sure your ear your shoulder, and your butt bone. You see the bottom here? They all have to be, which is the blue line, have to be a line, okay? And you see the green line there? The green line is to show you have to, your shoulder have to be like straight, okay? And the red line is that's how your curve, your body curve is supposed to be. So that's the correct posture. Okay, let me just take that off. Okay, so yes, so sitting is always important. Make sure you check your posture. First, of course, standing too. Standing posture is also. 1 second here. Let me see. Checking your posture, right? Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Is your work ergonomics. Work ergonomic is how you position your screen. Make sure it's eye level, and then when you sit, make sure your hands are comfortable on your shoulder. Your shoulder is not your shoulder have to be level. If not, if it's like one up, one down, or it's not level like such, then you go create pain for your shoulder. When there's pain for your shoulder, let's see if you have the shoulder up this way, right? And you kind of like your sit bone or the way you sit is going to be crooked, and then that's what happened is you're supposed to be sitting like that, but then if you once your shoulder is up, that means it's affecting your lower back, and that will mess up your lower back muscle. Okay. Also, I have how to set up your ergonomics, your workstation, and so I'm going to put also the link up there. Let me put working from home ergonomics. Okay, and position your screen and stuff. All right. So let's see. Let me see where I can pull out my. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Oops, nothing came out. All right. Okay. With the work ergonomics, you know, is of course a good chair is good. We have Herman Miller. They have one of the best chairs, and it's a little expensive, but it's really comfortable for the long run. It's worth it. And also, what I do is I have the cushion on the bottom. It's a what do you call it? A seat cushion. Okay, that helps to hold your butt, and also kind of like give less pressure to your coccyx or your tailbone on the tailbone. So this is what I use. I use a different brand, but the brand that I have is not available on Amazon, but I can put the link for this one in the description below. Okay, all right, and this is a lumbar cushion, lumbar pillow for the back. So you know, although the chair is comfortable, sometimes you just need to put a pillow at the back so to hold it. You can also take this for driving. You know, you can just, it's because it's portable, and just take it out and move it around, right? And last but not least is you have a foot rest kind of, so that when you sit down, your body is contour, and you kind of like do not put much pressure onto your foot, right? So that way it will help you. That way it will help you to have a better posture, and also when you work, is less stressful to your body. Okay, and that of course that also helps to eliminate pain and lower back pain, right? Okay, what's the next one? Schedule breaks. Okay, this is something that a lot of people like. When you work, you just sometimes you just get stuck in and you want to finish the project and get everything done, right? So the thing is, you need to take some breaks. Why? Because sitting too long is no good for you. you need to just stop and take a break. What I suggest is what we suggest is every 45 minutes to an hour, take a 5 to 10 minutes break. Just get up from the seat, walk around, or go down the block. If you walk in the city, go down the block, get something, and come back up. And just number one, just to break the amount of stress that coming out from your work. And also number two, if you move away from what are you doing, it will help you to refocus again and get back to your work, and it will be more effective than just work through the day or work through without breaks, right? And I always say, people take smoke break. Why can't you take maybe a pee break or a water break? So just go to maybe just walk to the other side of your office to get some water, or take a pee break, or maybe just go make some copies or something like that. Of course, nowadays you work from home, so it's easier. Just take a break, go grab something to eat or get fruits, and then come back and then work again. So it's much better. And also, if you can, you can just get up and stretch. And with some, you can have, if you have a standing table or a desk extension, that a standing desk or desktop extension, so you can just go up and down like such. I have the desk lifter, I guess, up and then go down, so you can see, you can adjust it. So when you're tired sitting down, just get up and stand. It will help your circulation and also helps your lower back. Okay, all right. So number five will be. What happened? Okay, all right. Okay, if you're on a phone a lot, nowadays, if you have phone a lot, okay, if you're working in an office environment, use the headset. So number one, it helps to loosen up the neck. And when you, as I said earlier, right, I mentioned earlier, if you climb on the phone like this and then typing, and see how your posture is. Number one, you're messing up the shoulder, the muscles on the shoulder, and number two, you kind of like slide your lower back a little bit. So you kind of like slant, and it affects the lower back. So, all right. And if you're working at home, same thing, because now that if you're working from home, a lot of people use their cell phone and then try not to do this and then type or just talk like that. Oh yeah, I'll get that done. But if you use a headphone or a wireless headphone, so that you can talk and you don't have to be pinching your shoulder, or putting your shoulder up by your ear, and creates problem down the road. Okay, all right. So headset phones is very, very, very helpful. Okay, or headsets for the phones. All right. Okay. Number 6 is stand smartly. What do I mean by stand smartly? Oh, you have to look smart when you stand. Oops. Oh, okay. So if your work requires you to stand, make sure you wear, number one, as I said earlier, wear comfortable shoes. Make sure the sole is thick enough and you're comfortable, and you don't get your legs don't get tired. That's number one. Number two is, if you stand a lot, make sure you stand on a thick rubber mat, so it helps to relieve pressure on your lower back. Okay, and also if you can, just lift one leg up and put it on something like put it on a stool, or put it on a something that's higher, or something that you can put some weight on. Okay, and then switch legs, so you kind of like lessen the pressure on the lower back. These are like maybe for people who stand a lot, like retail people, maybe if you work in Apple, right? Even the Genius Bar, they still have a lot. Everybody's standing, not sitting down. So yes, so take pressure out of it. Make sure number one is like very good shoes, the comfortable shoes that holds your weight. Okay, and number. Hold 1 second here. Let me see that. Number 7 is watch your posture when lifting heavy things. Okay, a lot of us sometimes, when we carry stuff, or kind of like we don't think and just go bend down and just carry stuff, right? So that's number one, no good, because it going to excuse me, you're going to mess up or hurt your lower back if you do it wrong. Most people do it wrong because sometimes we just when it comes to moving, it's like, just grab it and go. You don't think like, you have to bend your knees and then make sure your hands, your shoulders are close to your body, so that it's a support, right? And then you bend your knees and then make sure it's close to your body, and then you lift it up. So what happens is, when you bend your body, you kind of protecting your lower back, and when you put your elbows or hands closer to your body, you kind of have support. Let's say the thing is too heavy, and if your hands are not closer to your body, it's going to probably pop, or it's going to pull one of your muscles or something like that, right? So very very important. Make sure when you lift, you want to make sure you lift properly. I think I have a video too on how to lift, and I want to put it up here. All right, let me write it down. Lifting. Okay. All right. Okay. Next one is no strenuous exercise. I mean, like, try. Did I spell it wrong? It's right there. Okay, I will check that later. All right. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna ask Siri anyway. Okay. No strenuous exercise. So when you do exercise, maybe you're walking, don't overdo it. Just do quick walk is good, but if you're lifting weights, don't do too much. That will hurt your lower back, right? And make sure you listen to your body always. When if it's like slightly painful, or you feel like it's going to pull something, just stop, because your body will tell you what it needs. Okay, so no strain. Don't overstrain it. But not strain. It's like sometimes you need to maybe you want to pump up your muscle or something. You can do a little bit extra, but not mess it up. That's the thing. Okay. All right. Let's go to number 9. We have here stop smoking. Actually, oops. Hold 1 second here. I just missed one. Let me just write down before I forget. Okay. I'm just adding one more in here, but I don't have the... Do I? No. Okay. Maybe I can edit it. Well, just wait for a little bit. Okay. Stop smoking. All right. What does smoking got to do with your lower back, right? Yeah, smoking is just smoking. How does that affect your lower back? Well, smoking restricts the flow of your blood. The nutrient that containing blood to your spinal disc, and some smokers especially are vulnerable to back pain. So they find that the correlation between smokers and back pain, I guess. So that's why you need to stop it, because of course it's blocking the blood circulation. And as I always say, there's no blood, or there's no circulation, there's no oxygen. But there's oxygen to the area or there's no oxygen to the area, that's how you get pain. So when there's oxygen to the area, you will get rid of the pain. Okay. All right. And number 10 is supposed to be the last one, but I found one more. I just remember one more. But find a comfortable position, sleep position. Okay. What does that mean? Sleep position. Sleep position is important, right? Why? Because you only spend like, say, 6 to 8 hours in the bed. So it's kind of like 6 to 8 hours is divided by 24 is what? So it's kind of like a quarter of your time spending sleeping. Yeah. 24, 6, yeah. All right. So yeah, it's kind of like a quarter of the day you spend time sleeping, right? So you need to take rest and make sure you rest properly, right? So if you're not sleeping properly, it's no good for you. It's going to create a lot of problem. It's going to give you high blood pressure, and then it's going to create a bunch of stuff like me. I have high blood pressure, and then it creates a problem with my kidney and stuff, and a lot of effects that they're going to create and mess you up, actually. So sleeping is very important. So you need to find a proper way to sleep. If you sleep on the side, make sure you have put pillows in between your legs to hold your hips so that it doesn't mess up your lower back. And if you sleep on the stomach, it's no good, because it's going to mess up your lower back, because sleeping on the stomach is not a good sleeping position if you have a lower back pain. Okay, so use proper pillow, and I'm going to the link below. I'm going to put some pillows that I use, and also mattress too. Yeah, so I use Tempur-Pedic. Tempur-Pedic. Hold on a second. Tempur-Pedic. Hold on, right there. Where did my mouse go? Okay, hold on 1 second. It'll be right up. I use Tempur-Pedic mattress and Tempur-Pedic pillows and stuff, and they're really good and comfortable. Okay, all right. Basically find a good position, and don't sleep on your stomach. If you're sleeping on your stomach and you have lower back pain, try to change. And the best way is to sleep on your back, so that you won't give pressure. Make sure you pressure on your lower back, but make sure you have enough pillows to hold your neck, so that it will give you the your body posture be in contour and all aligned. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna leave this blank because I forgot to do it in there. But last but not least, I guess is to watch your weight. If you heavy set, if you heavy, or your weight is not supposed to be what your height is supposed to be, just be cautious, watch your diet, and best thing is do exercise. And also they have something, not something new, but it's intermediate fasting. Like let's say you from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock you eat, and after that you from 8 o'clock to the next morning you fast, don't eat anything. Because I know, like I grew up in Malaysia, and we eat like 5-6 times a day. so number one, in the morning we get breakfast, right? Number two, we have a 10 o'clock tea time, and then 12 o'clock we have have lunch, and then 3 o'clock we have tea break, and then 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock we have dinner, and then about 7, 8, 9, something 10 o'clock we have supper. So it's like eating all day. So watch intermediate intermediate fasting is just watch. Make sure that your eating time is from certain time to certain time. After that, you just have to not eat, or basically not eat, in so that you will control the let your body digest the food and stuff. So all right, intermediate fasting, and also exercise. Exercise important. Why? Because just burn the energy, and also when you exercise, it just gives you the feel good hormone. So that will make you feel better, and believe it or not, exercise is addictive. Sometimes you feel really uncomfortable if you don't exercise. So that's a good thing, right? Okay, if you have any questions, just put down in the chat, and I'll be glad to answer it. If you're watching the replay, no problem. Just if you have any question, just put it on and let me know. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Let me see. No questions. Okay. As I say, you can, if you like this, please share with your friends, or someone that can need help. That will benefit from this. Just share with them so that they can also benefit too. And also, that's how you help this channel to grow. Okay. And if you want to support us, you can always go to. You want to support us, you can always go to. Okay, you can always go to. Where are you? You want to support, you can always go to. Ha 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 ha. All right, there you go. All right, go to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Woon to support us. And also, you can always click on the super chat down here to support us also. And you can always go to, I'm going to put the link in the description below. You can always support us through getting our merchandise from Press and Sew /Stress Out Stress Free. I'll put a link below so that you can go ahead and click it and support us through that way. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Oops. Something is not working. Anyways, let's see if we can go from here. What about here? All right. Let's see. So weird. I think I deleted some of those. I probably deleted some of the stuff, so oh boy. Anyways, let me just put on this one. So it's not even working. Let me see if this is working. Oops, something wrong with the sound effect. Okay, all right. That one didn't work either. So, all right, let me just check this one time. See. Okay, doesn't work. All right. Yeah, this one doesn't work either. So something wrong with the sound system, I guess. Okay. All right. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Oops. All right. There we go. Okay. I see you then. Try to figure out, see if you can find some music and see if is there something wrong with the thing or oops, not that one. Oh, okay. All right, it's working. So there's something wrong with what I did then. Okay. Oops. All right, all right. Let's see. I see you in the next video. And don't forget, drop some likes and yeah. And I see you in the next video. Take care. Oh, I see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m.